Welcome back to the Ferris Sports Update. Joined now by head coach of Ferris State Hockey, Bob Daniels, and picked up a split, but the process really good this weekend. Played two strong games against Lake Superior State.
Yeah, I thought from a defensive standpoint, it's the best two games we've put together all year. We gave up probably one odd man rush in both Friday and Saturday's game, which is down from about 7 a game. I thought the guys really bought into some different things we've been working on. And Friday night was tough, losing 3-0 with an empty net goal against. And what's so difficult about that is the guys, as I said, really bought in. And I thought defensively we were stingy. We had some good looks. Their goaltender played very well. Really happy to see us bounce back on Saturday with the win. And we rolled out the exact same game, just pucks were going in for us. We were able to get a few by their goaltender. But all in all, I was really happy with the fact that even though we didn't win on Friday, didn't panic. And, you know, sometimes guys start to try to do too many things to get outside of the structure that we'd like to see them in. And they didn't do that. They just kind of picked up where they left off Friday night and kept rolling out the same game. And I tried to really encourage them Saturday morning during our team meeting, like, don't change a thing. Just do exactly what we're doing. If anything, the only maybe minor change, we just wanted to get more pucks to the net. We felt like we passed up some opportunities to shoot on Friday night. Really good looks and opportunities. I'm like, no, pull the trigger. Let's get pucks to the net. And even if we don't score, we'll get a face-off or maybe a rebound goal.
So we go to the highlights here from the weekend. You talked about you want to get more pucks to the net. You maybe pass some looks up, but you know, consider you had 35 shots on goal.
Yeah.
I mean, it just shows the territorial edge you had in the game to say that after 35 shots on goal, you still did pass up chance to shoot.
Yeah, and we did. I can't remember. I think we gave up 22 on the night. So our team is really, we're really starting to buckle down defensively, and that reminds me when we were playing our best hockey back in like 2012 to 16, our teams had the trademark of being very good defensively, and then also keeping shot totals down and really having quite a few shots ourselves. And you can see there was a good opportunity in front. So we get some pucks, but again, you know, I just felt there was opportunities there to get more shots on net and score. Matter of fact, our first goal we finally get on the weekend, it was just a matter of a guy putting it on net from the corner.
As you take a look here, Lake State's going to get on the board here on the power play. They get on the board again, but really, despite that, I thought Logan Stein, over the course of the weekend, had one of his stronger weekends in goal.
He played very well, and we had a good conversation today at practice, and that it was a great, you know, like you could see the teams now in sync. You know, like there's a rhythm to the game now. Our team's playing, and that rhythm, part of that is obviously Logan Stein playing in well in net, but it's also us really being pretty stingy in front of him and trying to limit the quality shots that he has to face. You can see here in the third, we're trying to, you know, as best we can to get back. You know, we felt comfortable even being down 2 with, you know, right till the time when they scored the empty net goal, but we were forcing the play. We were carrying the action in the third as we're trying to, you know, obviously mount a comeback.
A great goalie and who has a great night can really be a great equalizer. And from a frustration standpoint, when you're doing all the things process-wise that you can to win a game, how tough is it mentally to walk out with a loss knowing that, you know, we did everything we could, we just ran into the one guy on the ice that kept the puck out? You
know, and for me, it's not hard. I know it sounds funny. It's much tougher when we don't play well. When we play well, you know, you're like, okay. And, you know, we can be a little better. You can always be better. But the reality is I feel good that the team was prepared. They played well. They executed. And we just didn't come away with the win. I was pretty optimistic going into Saturday night because of that. I felt if we rolled the same game out, we've got a darn good chance of winning.
Well, the Dogs did get the win here. Lake State would get on the board first, though, on a power play in the first period. From that point on, really didn't give up. Again, a lot of odd man rushes, a lot of big grade A chances as well. Similarly, stingy, just allowed 48 shots total on the weekend over 2 games.
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, there's games where teams give up 48 in one game, so I don't feel bad about that. You can see we're getting pucks to that now. Some really good opportunities and looks. They do score on the power play, and it's really, you know, it was just a bad clear, if you will, and it ended up in the back of our net. Certainly no panic because we knew we were playing well.
And that second line of Antonio Venuto, Jake Transit, or third line rather, Venuto, Transit, and Ethan Stewart, they're the ones that get you on the board. They scored 2 goals on the night. How did you feel about their play over the course of the weekend?
Yeah, I thought they played really well. They scored, and they could have scored more goals particularly on Saturday. One of the things I really liked about the team was, we've had some leads late in games that we've given up. Here's where I'm talking about. He just forces the net, and from there, good things can happen to you. But we've coughed up some leads late in the game. We have a 3-1 lead fairly early in the third, and then I thought we really choked them. And then they do get a chance with like 17 or 14 seconds to go, and Logan, that's what I mean, we're in a rhythm then, and Logan Stein was able to shut the door. There we score a goal on a face-off play. We run the same face-off play a couple minutes later, and it was almost successful, but it was good to see us score a face-off goal. Here was an unbelievable pass by Ethan Stewart to Jake Transit.
Here we're going to see that opportunity. Stein flying across. This looks like the Marc-Andre Fleury saved the one here at the end of the Stanley Cup Finals.
Yeah, that was just, he was there in plenty of time. And not only was he there, but he was there and he was square. He was quiet. And by quiet, I mean after the save, he was still in a position. If they had gotten the rebound back on net, he could have made that save too. So that's when you know he's on his game, when he's able to go side to side, post to post, make a save, and then be in position in case he has to make another one.
Now you got to turn around and go on the road to face a tough Bowling Green team as you try and get more points going into the holiday season. And knowing you've got that long stretch off, how important is it to come away with having played 2 more really good games just for the mental status of the guys going into the holidays?
Really, it'll be important, and obviously we want to put up some wins. We looking further ahead, our first week back in January, we play Minnesota State, arguably a top 4 team in the country. I think they are. And then we have St. Thomas at home. So these points are going to be very valuable this weekend because the schedule doesn't get any easier in the second half.
Certainly doesn't here. And Coach, congratulations on the win. Congratulations on 2 games well played. And we'll see you this weekend on the road at Bowling Green.
Thank you very much.
We'll take a break. We'll bring it back. We're talking Bulldog volleyball next on the Ferris Sports Update.